Hey gang, once again, welcome to Hollywood Hills. And as promised, we stay on the air and we will keep pumping out as many productions as we possibly can. As promised last week, this is going to be an introduction show with 2 rounds of the GXCC Championship for 2020 counted and scored. And while we await the arrival of round number 3, these are the guys that are your championship points leaders in all of the categories. These are the riders to beat at the next event. For this week, to make sure you guys are up to speed on what has been going down with the GXCCs with 2 rounds counted coming out of Bronkhorstspruit and Fockville, this is how the championship looks and who are the championship leaders. Starting things out with our brand new support classes, the Pee-wees and the 50cc's has been all about Travis Levy. He has got a 22 points lead heading into round number 3. Going to be tough to catch. For the Pee-wee 80s, just 2 riders on the season so far, but our first rider to go undefeated with a perfect score of 50 coming out of the first 2 rounds, MS Erasmus. For our 50cc races, the first of our pure GXCC categories, it's Maddie Mayer, who has a slender 2-point lead over Derek Milan. In the 65cc's, it's Damien Fenter, Superman on the Yamaha, another rider that's gone 2 for 2 with the perfect score count so far. For our junior 85s, with a lot of moving and shaking in the off-season, new names coming to the fore. This time around, it's championship points lead for Keanu Fisser. He's got a 5-point lead heading into round number 3. For the senior 85s, the first round was all about Baby Bester and Troy Johnson. Now Troy, the Destroyer Johnson, leads heading into round number 3 with 5 points in hand. The quad ladies, it's Marty Backfisher, who has a championship points lead, 3 points, not over her normal rival this time around. It's just a 3-point lead ahead of Celeste Berger. The quad masters, another 2-time winner on the series, and a man who looks in sublime form for 2020. Philip Boyce has an 8-point lead this time ahead of Curvis Ferreira. The opening win went to this man, and he is good enough at the moment to hold the championship points lead of 5 points ahead of CD Quisson. Ati Simon leads in the Q2s. For the Q1s, it's been the perfect start to 2020 for the Busman. Jacques Struvic holds a 6-point lead over Gideon Jacobs, but when Gideon gets it together, he should be able to claw some of those back. Into the Pro-Am categories and a brand new class for 2020, this is the Pro-Am ladies. The opening round win for Stephanie Swart sees her tied on championship points. And then the second round win going to Crizon Pretorius puts them both on 45 points apiece. For the Pro-Am OR3s, Nathan Godrich pieced together a good championship so far with a 4th and a 1st to lead out off the gate. In the OR2s, the unstoppable Jean Neighbor walking away with 50 points. That means 2 wins out of 2 rounds. He is the man to beat on the OR2 gate. And the Pro-Am OR1s sees Jaco Janssen van Rensburg near on unstoppable. A win and a 2nd place puts him on 47 points. And then into our GXCC ladies category, where we have another 2-time winner. And she is definitely the woman to beat in 2020. Whole shots and runs away. 2 wins and a 6-point lead over Karika Petersen. Megan Yonker is hammering the nail in 2020. For the Masters class, another tie on the championship. Wayne Farmer got the win going early on in the season, taking round number 1, but that was closely followed by a win from Peter Hall at round number 2. The 2 old dogs share points going into round number 3 for the Masters class. For the seniors, the unstoppable Wade Blau. It was only injury that slowed him down last year. This time, 2 gates, 2 hole shots, and 2 wins sees Blau 13 points out in front of DJ Milan for the seniors. For the high schools, it's a killer ride coming out of Matty Wilson as he extends off the front with almost no competition anywhere near him. That's for the high schools. And a new kid on the block for the OR3s. We saw him in devastating form. And Devon Smith, the Devastator, goes 1st and 3rd to lead in the OR3s. For the OR2s, another tie for the top of the pile. The brawler, Ian Rawle, getting caught napping, had to settle for a second place at the opening round, but he's still a championship points leader, tied with the opening round winner, Jason Fenter. These two are going to go elbows up bar to bar at round number 3 to see who pops out with the advantage. And finally, onto the big bangers. A second and a first puts this guy back up to the top of the pile. New blood on the OR1 championship for the GXCCs. Mikey Pentecost is out in front for now. So now we know who are the riders to watch going forward into the rest of the season. The riders that hold the lead in the championships. But how did it all start? The next show on the queue is going to be hole shots. Raw hole shots to see who walked away with the cheese and set themselves up for their races. So now you guys know who you are chasing onto the back wheel of, and of course, with a condensed championship at this stage, it looks like they will try and find an extra round towards the end of the season, but if that doesn't happen, this will be a 7 championship round counted season. Right, so now you know who you're chasing down. What else is on the cards? Well, last week I asked all of you crazies to send in all of your videos, and these are the best ones that have come down the pipe so far. Enjoy this. There was some crazy stuff happening in the last week of riding. Awesome, great to see you guys supporting us here at Hollywood Hills. We will keep everything pumping and flowing the whole way through. And remember, we've got our base fit competition flowing. So if you guys have got those motivational videos ready, there couldn't be a better time to do it while you're in self-isolation. Once again, 15-second clips, and the top 10 will be getting that award, and that will be announced at the end of this month. So that's coming up next week.